So it's been a while since I've last filmed a video diary. Let me lower this a little bit. And I'm wearing the same clothes that I wore from last night. I went to Six Flags. I will get into that in a second. But basically, I dropped a song on Apple Music. It's named Fuck My Ops. I'm gonna give you guys a little tidbit. I wanna fuck my ops. I wanna fuck my ops. Fuck 'em then. I wanna fuck my ops. I wanna fuck my ops. Okay. Anyways, now that we're done with that peak in real music and that it's actually posted on Apple Music for the rest of my life, I'm joking. I thought it was pretty fucking funny, so I wanted to release that into the world. Let's actually talk about that, like the idea of creativity as well as like music and just like art in general. I think Rick Rubin said it. He said, whenever you think of an idea, just do it and create it and release it into the world. Like, obviously, I want to be taken seriously. I mean, I'm not necessarily like a musician, but if I want to be a musician, I want to be taken seriously as a musician. I want to be taken seriously as a movie director, as a this, as a that, right? But at the end of the day, I realized that it's like I'm still that kid that used to play in my friend's basement. And that was the type of shit that like we used to make, and that just randomly popped in my head, and I was like, well, I have the skills to like record. My roommate is a producer, and then I also like make videos and direct shit, so why don't I still have fun with the life that I was given on this earth? So decided to make that. A little couple like thoughts about that was the whole like you want to be taken seriously. It's like the first song that ended up dropping is obviously like a joke or just memey, and I don't want to say that like sets the precedent of like what people expect, but I also think no matter what, it doesn't matter that much. Like, just put out in the world what you want to put out. And no matter what, people will like have their opinions on it. They'll like it, they won't like it. And I think like at the end of the day, if you are just doing what you want to do, then you're going to be happy at the end of the day. And that's kind of what I recognized like within the past week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, month, 2 months, just me being out here in LA, is like everybody's got their day jobs, everybody's got their shit, but then everybody's chasing their dreams doing something else, which I think is like a really cool surrounding area to be around, because it feels a lot less intimidating and it feels a lot more like open to doing what I want to do compared to like being at college. Because it was weird. It was like I feel that if you did something at college that was kind of like different, I'm not gonna say you were ostracized, but it was like, whoa, that it was like a big deal. I kind of like that it's like not necessarily not a big deal, but I don't know, I'm not saying you fit in, but you can fit in while also doing other shit to become a leader, because it's a lot easier to be a follower, but at the end of the day, like, I don't want to say everybody wants to be a leader, but like, I want to be a leader in the sense of it's cool to be surrounded around other people that are doing the same thing that I'm doing, but me doing it in a different way, if that makes sense. So it's like, it's that sort of thing, just so you don't feel as different. But I would say this is probably like the best decision of my life to move out here. Whether or not it was like impulsive or whether or not it was like a quick snappy decision, I really love it. There's obviously like hiccups just here and there regarding, mental health, emotions, and all that kind of shit, but like being surrounded in this area, looking at my Alper Productions page and just seeing like all the shit that I've created within the past month, as well as like videos. I posted a casting call. I've been actually starting to take like everything that I've been doing really seriously, and I just feel a lot more joyful and hopeful for the future regardless of what happens, just because I don't see a future where I'm not successful, because I don't think success is measured by awards or achievements. It's how satisfied you feel with how hard you tried at the end of the day. And I think like right now with what I've been doing, I'm very satisfied. Like, obviously on the day-to-day basis, sometimes I wish I could be doing more, but realistically, like actually looking back and seeing everything that I've just made within the past 2 months, it's actually fucking unbelievable. And just seeing like how much better that I've gotten as a videographer, and just, making a song in general and posting it out into the world for everybody to have an opinion for, like, that's a really cool feeling, because I feel like the scariest part is actually just sending it out there, posting it. But once you do it, it's in the air, and people are gonna love it, people are gonna hate it, and I think like that's so cool, because if you don't allow the world to see your art, you don't allow the world to see you're closing off like a huge part of that. And I think like the opinions of what other people say, I'm not saying should have a weight over you, but I think you need to like allow them to actually have an opinion, because if you're not, and you're just playing this version of yourself that everybody expects of you, or just not showing them at all, you're almost letting other people write your story, and I don't think that's like a proper way to live. And I don't know, I think every single person, regardless of what you are, who you are, has a creative bone in your body. And I think you just need to find a way to like get it out there. I think you need to find a way to actually like exercise that. I mean, and with the unpolished video that I just posted, which in my opinion is the best video I've ever made to this day, and I'm really fucking proud of it. I got a couple of people like message me. They were like, "Holy shit, this video is really cool." And one guy was like, "From videographer to another, like I see how much effort you put into that, and it shows." And I was like, "Wow, dude, like that's one of the best compliments I could ever get." But at the end, I did like a little what's the word, high school, whatever those things, superlatives were, like most likely to blank. And my roommate, I didn't want to do it at first because I was like, oh, it's gonna take so much time. And my roommate was like, if you just do it, it might take an hour out of your day, but if you do it, it will make that video so much better, and you'll really appreciate it afterwards. And I think like unpolished will too. And I was like, oh, I don't want to, I'm just done with this video, I've been doing it for the past few days, blah blah blah. And whenever I start to get like that, that's how you know that I'm gonna do it, because I just like complaining at that point. But yeah, it was really cool, the fact that I ended up doing it, and just, you know, how well the video has been received just by me alone, and then seeing other people are really appreciating it too. So it's a cool feeling. Yeah, it's a cool feeling to like be recognized for the shit that you've been doing, especially by yourself, when you like look in the mirror and like, damn, I fucking did that. So yeah. Oh, also Six Flags last night, they have an annual pass where it's $25 and then $7 a month for 12 months. So it's like $100 something. But if you go twice, that basically pays for the entire thing. And we've been going like once every 2 weeks, and oh my God, it's such a fucking blast. We were supposed to go on Wednesday or Thursday, whichever day it was. And we were supposed to go Wednesday. And what ended up happening was they were closed. So we had to go to Valencia, which was the closest place to us, because we didn't feel like driving back home. And we ended up seeing One Battle After Another, which was Paul Thomas Anderson's new movie. And cool part about Paul Thomas Anderson is I'm actually like living in the place that he films all of his movies, the San Fernando Valley. The El Portal Theater, which was in Licorice Pizza, is literally right down the road. I walk by it damn near like every day, and I see a lot of the like artifacts, or whatever the words would be, landmarks from what's this big movie, Boogie Nights and whatnot. So I just think that's like a cool ass little Easter egg that, I don't know, one of my favorite directors. I'm living where he grew up and where he films this movie, so I just think that's a cool feeling. Also, there was one thing I really wanted to talk about. I was talking about Six Flags, talking about One Battle After Another, and then, I went to the Thursday night football game. That's exactly what I was going to say. So I went to the Thursday night football game, which was the Niners versus Rams, and dude, that shit was fucking sick. It was one of the greatest games I've ever been to. Also, Mac Jones is a better quarterback than Brock Purdy, but they paid Brock Purdy $53 million a year, so they're not going to start him. Anyways, this is about me, not Brock Purdy and Mac Jones. Otherwise, I love you, Mac Jones. What I wanted to talk about was, I almost feel guilty for being good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to describe it. I almost feel guilty for doing well. I'm not necessarily getting paid for any of the jobs that I'm doing right now, but I can see that I'm starting to get really good at what I do. And I feel guilty about that. I don't know why. It's not that I feel like I deserve to be bad. I deserve to be not getting paid. I deserve to not feel satisfied with the work that I'm making. But it's just like a weird feeling, because I was always just sort of a negative person, and I still have that, negative bone, like that lingering thought and voice in the back of my head saying you're not good enough, you're never going to be enough, all that kind of shit. But like, the more you actually do things for yourself, that voice starts to get like quieter, and it's a lot easier for you to kind of shut it up. So I don't know. I almost feel guilty for that, and then I feel guilty for doing good things like going to Six Flags, for going to the Niners Rams game because I'm doing good things for myself and I'm trying to enjoy life. It's weird. Like I feel guilty for that, which is one of the things I really need to get better at and actually go to therapy for. But I think I've got my insurance card coming in like today or tomorrow, so finally get to go to therapy. Thank fucking God. But yeah, so life has been pretty damn well. Obviously other battles coming about, but I feel a lot more willing and open to battle them, and I'm excited for life. And it's just cool. Like, I posted a fucking casting call. I've got people that have been in Netflix shows trying to sign up to be in my movie. Like, what the fuck? Am I that good? Was my marketing that good? It's just wild. Netflix shows, they've got IMDb's, they've got tens of thousands of followers on Instagram, and they're signing up to be in my movie. And it's just, it's cool. So, and then I've had people, message me about the videos that I've made. So it's awesome. And I like to see that I'm 23 years old, and not saying I'm doing better than anybody, but that I'm just doing well for myself. I don't want to compare myself, because that's when you start to get, bad and whatnot. But one thing I will also say about Los Angeles that I've kind of noticed is, I don't want to say everybody, because a lot of people are doers and go-getters, but even in Los Angeles, there's a lot of, talkers. There's a lot of, I want to be this, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. And there's not a lot of doing. And it's really cool to see the people and meet the people that are actually doing and going out to shows and acting and being in improv classes and all that kind of shit. And they've got their portfolios, they've got their websites, they take the shit seriously. Like, it's cool, and I want to surround myself around creatives and people that take their craft seriously and want to be considered serious. Now, that doesn't mean you're not allowed to have fun and just you were fucking young. Even when you're old, you still want to have fun. Like, one of the greatest things for joy is just play. So, but I do also think, there's a level to it, and 100% play is obviously not good. 100% serious is not good. So there's got to be a balance, whether that's 70-30, 80-20, 60-40. I guess that's your life, and that's for you to find out. But yeah, so I'm really, proud that I filmed this shit. I'm in the middle of a park right now, that's the library in North Hollywood, and I just went to Target. I had to buy, a ton of things. I wanted to set this Kurumi thing up on my wall, and then these A24 playing cards that I have. I had them on my old crib, but I want to set them up in my new room, because my wall where I do my work at is just blank. Meanwhile, the other side has a ton of posters and shit on it. I want to make my desk area where I do my actual work really fucking important. Well, important, but I don't know what I'm saying. Just fucking flashy, because it makes me more excited to wake up and do work. So, anyways, I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourself. Go breathe in sunshine. Go breathe in fresh air outside, and look at a tree and look at the patterns, and just look at how everything in the world is kind of flowy and shit. It's pretty cool. Life is dope. So I love you, and I hope you enjoy yourself and treat yourself right. I think I'm gonna go drive to this pizza place and film a video for them. I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. I just want to film it for the free pizza. Nah, I'm joking. It's so good. But they're a part of the Silver Lake Chamber of Commerce that I'm a part of, and I want to go film a video for them. And if they give me free pizza in the meantime, I'll take it. But yeah, so anyways, I will catch you guys. I love you, and have a good day. Bye-bye.